This story takes place in Chandannagar Colony, India, an area known for its wealthy families. Here, a family of 3 lived: a husband, wife, and their son. The husband was mostly away on business, leaving the wife and son at home. It was December 2020, and the woman was preparing for her son's birthday celebration. To make the day special, she ordered a cake online. Since her husband was away, a delivery boy arrived at their doorstep with the order. His name was Vishal Verma. As Vishal handed over the cake, he couldn't help but notice how beautiful the woman was. Since he frequently delivered orders in this upscale neighborhood, he knew that all the residents here came from wealthy backgrounds. Now Vishal had a unique way with words. He was extremely polite and well-spoken, which made people trust him easily. With a warm smile, he said, "Ma'am, I just delivered your son's birthday cake. Please accept my best wishes for him. Also, if possible, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me some feedback. We delivery workers don't earn much, but good customer feedback helps us get a small salary raise." Hearing this, the woman felt sympathetic toward him. He seemed like a simple, innocent young man, and she agreed to help. That's when Vishal made his next move. "Ma'am, could you please share your personal number? The company will call you to ask for feedback. Just let them know that I was polite and my service was good. That's all. Your response could really help me out." The woman, unaware of Vishal's true intentions, didn't think twice. She shared her phone number with him, assuring him that she would provide positive feedback when the company called. But 4 to 5 days later, she received a call from an unknown number, and that's where everything changed. The unknown number turned out to be none other than Vishal Verma's. On the call, he politely said, "Ma'am, I delivered a cake to your home a few days ago, and I'm just following up for feedback. How did you like it?" The woman responded, "The cake was excellent. Everything was perfect." Then Vishal made another request. "Ma'am, I've shared your feedback request with my company's higher-ups. They will contact you via video call to verify your response. Please give them a positive review. It will really help me." The woman, still believing Vishal to be a simple, struggling worker, agreed. She thought, "It's just a video call for feedback. What's the harm?" The very next day, she received a video call from an unknown number. On the screen, she saw a man sitting in front of the camera. He simply asked, "How was your experience with Vishal Verma's cake delivery?" She replied, "The cake was great. Everything was wonderful, and my feedback is positive." The call lasted only 40 to 50 seconds before it was disconnected. A week passed, and then something shocking happened. One day, the woman was casually scrolling through WhatsApp when suddenly her heart stopped. Right there, in her chat list, was a new message with a video attached. When she opened it, she was in complete shock because the video was a private, inappropriate clip of her. Her mind raced. How is this possible? Who recorded this? When did this happen? Confused and terrified, she immediately tried calling the number that sent the video, but the number was switched off. She had no idea what to do next. Shocked and terrified, the woman immediately called Vishal Verma. With a trembling voice, she said, "Someone sent me an inappropriate video of myself. I don't know who made it or how. You were the one who asked me to give feedback on a video call. What is happening?" And that's when Vishal's true face was revealed. Calmly, he replied, "Ma'am, don't worry. No one else made that video. I did." The woman froze. Vishal continued, "I have the video, and if you don't want it to go viral or ruin your reputation, you need to do exactly as I say. Whenever you're alone at home, just give me a call. I will come over, and we will settle this matter my way." The woman was terrified, trapped in fear. 2 days later, with no other choice, she called Vishal again and said, "I'm home alone now. Tell me what to do." Within an hour, Vishal arrived at her house, but this time, he wasn't alone. He brought another man with him, Suman Mandal, a painter. The woman was desperate, asking, "How do I make this all go away?" What do I have to do? Vishal smirked and said, "You don't have to do anything, except one thing. We have your video. If you do what we say, the video won't be leaked anywhere." Then Vishal and Suman made a demand, one that the woman never could have imagined. The woman, already trapped in fear of social disgrace, felt helpless. She asked, "If I do this, will it be over?" Vishal nodded. "Yes, do as we say, and this will all end." Feeling she had no way out, the woman gave in to their demands. One by one, both Vishal and Suman exploited her. Afterward, they left, assuring her, "Don't worry, we will delete the video, and you won't have any trouble anymore." The woman thought it was over, but the nightmare had just begun. 3 days later, her phone buzzed again. A new message. She opened it, and her world shattered. This time, the video wasn't a fake. It was real footage, recorded secretly when Vishal and Suman had visited her home. And now, the message was clear. The first video was edited, but this one, it's real. The woman thought it was over, but Vishal wasn't done yet. He called again and said, "The first video was edited, but now we have the real footage. You have no choice but to obey us, or things will get much, much worse." The woman was terrified. She had already suffered enough, but now she was completely trapped. Vishal's demands escalated. He demanded money, large amounts, and when he wasn't taking money, he was taking advantage of her. This nightmare continued for nearly 2 months. Whenever Vishal wanted, he would come to her house, demand money, and force himself upon her. She was powerless, caught in his web of fear and blackmail. But by February 2021, she couldn't take it anymore. She decided to fight back. Summoning all her courage, she walked into the nearest police station and told them everything. She showed them the messages, the videos, everything. But the police didn't believe her. They thought she was making up a story. Maybe she had a relationship with him and now things have gone wrong, they whispered. Still, they took her complaint and told her, "Go home. If we find something, we'll update you." The woman knew they weren't going to help her. She walked away, devastated, broken, and hopeless. But then, something unexpected happened. Within 3 days, multiple other complaints started surfacing. Women from different areas were coming forward, reporting that a delivery boy had been harassing and blackmailing them. And that's when the police realized they had made a huge mistake. They quickly contacted the woman again, took all the details about Vishal Verma, his phone number, his photos, everything. And within days, they launched a manhunt. Finally, in a dramatic police raid, Vishal Verma was caught. But this wasn't the end, because what the police discovered next was even more shocking. The truth is finally revealed. Once Vishal Verma was caught, the interrogation began. At first, he denied everything. He tried to shift the blame, claiming, "These rich women invited me, gave me money, and used me for their own desires." But then, the police checked his phone, and what they found shocked everyone. There were 31 explicit videos, each one showing a different woman who had fallen into his trap. They also uncovered dozens of messages and chats, evidence of Vishal blackmailing women and manipulating them for his own gain. At that moment, the police knew the truth. Vishal Verma was a predator. As the investigation continued, the real scale of his crimes came to light. It turned out that he had targeted over 60 women. Some he had successfully blackmailed. Others had managed to escape. But until now, no one had dared to report him. It was only because of the recent complaints from multiple women that the police finally took action. A special team was formed, and soon after, Vishal's accomplice, Suman Mandal, was also arrested. The nightmare was over. A final warning. In this video, I haven't shown any real images or personal details out of respect for privacy. But let me be clear, this story is 100% real. You can look it up yourself if you want. And the reason I'm telling you this, to warn you, to make sure that you and your loved ones stay safe. While Vishal Verma and Suman Mandal are now behind bars, it's important that we remain cautious. So, if you've watched this video till the end, share this with your family, your sisters, daughters, wives, and friends. Tell them, never answer unknown video calls. If you receive suspicious messages, block the number immediately. Stay alert, stay safe, and if you found this video helpful and informative, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such important stories, because awareness can save lives. Stay safe, stay informed.